Hey Virgos, welcome and welcome back to the Honeyseastar Tarot. So let's do an energy check-in together. Now to clear our energy, let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. Spirit, help guide us so that we can use our best discernment for what's coming towards us and live our best lives in love and gratitude. Let's see, what energy is Virgo currently standing in right now? How is Virgo doing? Oh, thank you, Spirit. So right now, what I see is that you are very wise as well as you're standing in a place of leadership. I also see that you very much are in a creative flow right now, which is amazing, as well as you're feeling very extroverted. And so there's a good leadership about you. You've got your communication about you. But more importantly, you're also standing in a good place of communication and in a good place here with your passion. Now, what's coming towards you here is somebody that is very charismatic, as well as very charming. You know, somebody that kind of matches your people skills is what I see, but somebody that also is very romantic. Now, the Knight is not necessarily, the best partner. They can be very sensitive, but what I also see in the Knight of Cups is they have some emotional maturity to evolve or to grow. And so the energy between you two is the Three of Swords, potentially. And so there can be some heartbreak here, some disappointment, misunderstandings or quarrels. So it's very much a passionate situation and connection between you two. But what I also see in this is that there's a catharsis here. There is a synthesis potential with the three, but what I also see too here is that really there's some power imbalances. There may be some competition involved between you two. Now, there is some Libran energy. I don't know if anyone's dealing with a Libra or also a Scorpio, potentially. I've got Scorpio on both sides, or even a Sagittarius. But really what I see here is that the energy between you two is definitely very fiery. But the big difference that I see really is that you're a king, he's standing, or he or she is standing as a knight. And so there is certainly a issue, I should say, of emotion or difference between emotional intelligence. Now, with the Tower as well, what I also see in this is that Spirit is warning you this may not be the partner for you. What's nice about the Tower is you will certainly have an epiphany the more that you spend time with this person or spend with this person. I know what I meant, but the more time you spend with this person, the more you'll realize that you two maybe aren't necessarily the best match, unfortunately. But more importantly, you will find what's out there and what's meant for you. I always like the saying, nothing that's ever meant for you will ever pass you by. This may be something that you may want to let pass by. Now, if you do want to pursue this connection, what I also see with the Page of Wands in reverse for your energy is there may be some bad news. I see a lot of lack of creativity, afraid of you basically, I think you're already knowing through your intuition that seeing the lack of progress or seeing the stagnancy between you two, that really it may not be the best situation here. Now, in their energy, how they feel about you is absolute harmony. So I really see somebody that's coming in that is looking at this a lot more positively or in a different way than you. But what I also see in this person is that there's some healing that really needs to take place. And so I think there's a lot of past that they're potentially holding on to. And again, I see a Sagittarian energy on their side. So there's a lot of fire. But with your side, you do have the fire with the Leo, but I also see the compassion of the Cancer as well as the Virgo. So you've got basically water, fire, and earth. Now between you two, Spirit, help guide us with potentially if these two can grow together. And so with the star, there is hope. You know, this may have been a rocky start where you're kind of moving things through, but either way, the star really is an inspirational card. It really kind of encourages you to watch the mental health aspect, especially with this tower where you may have a sudden epiphany that this is somebody that may not be, or that comes with baggage, basically. You're not necessarily meant to help heal them. There is absolutely love and passion and romance between you two, and there could be some balance if they're able to work through that. But with the Geminian energy too, what I see in that is there's going to be a lot of drastics in this relationship. A lot of ups and a lot of downs. It'll be kind of very rocky, but also too with the Lovers, you know, what it really signifies is this may be somebody that you really had a lot of passion for, had a lot of hope for in a lot of ways too, but the Lovers card basically is representing the head and the heart, and a decision of the head and the heart. So it may be a tough one to walk away from. And if that resonates, by all means, you know, put a heart in the comments below. That way we can all help support each other. But yeah, again, with the Five of Wands here, with the energy together, what I see with this is there's a clash of ambition and a competition. You may also see a lack of unity through this connection. And so I hate to deliver bad news, but this one may not be meant for you. Now again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Remember, more importantly, your story is yours. So if this is somebody that you really believe in the partnership and the connection that you guys have, by all means, you know, there is some potential here. There is that hope, but it's going to absolutely take work. The main thing that I would recommend is just use your judgment, use your discernment, but also to remember your worth. Remember the reciprocity in a relationship. And what I really get out of this too is, you know, again, going back to the King, you know, I don't know how to put it in a nice way, so I'm just going to put it frankly, but what I see in this is, you know, you see the potential of who they can become through healing. You're already there. You're already standing in your power. And so, you know, through this, you may have a realization that, you know, you deserve somebody that's already ready to meet you at that level, not somebody that needs you to pick them up. And, you know, at the bottom of the deck too, what I'm seeing here is by standing in that power, using your intuition, being perceptive as well, you'll find what's truly meant for you. So hope this helps. If this reading resonates, please like, share, subscribe, help support the channel, help, more importantly, get this message out to as many Virgos as we can, to help as many of us as we can. But either way, thanks so much for listening. Love and light, and I'll see you in the next reading.